Hello everyone, we got action news for today's video. Ripple Asuita, what's the environmental impact of payment systems? Our engineering team looks to quantify this in part 1 of a 2-block series. Quantifying the environmental impact of payment systems part 1. Every time we get paid or buy something, we inevitably face the decision of how to pay, but it's not always clear how those decisions affect the environment. One of this year's most exciting initiatives at Ripple is our commitment to be carbon net zero by 2030. As we set out to evaluate our own carbon footprint, we also wanted to understand the environmental impact of other payment modes, such as other cryptocurrencies, credit cards, and cash. It's imperative that as consumers and community members, we have the information to make environmentally conscious decisions about how we pay. The payment ecosystem is vast and extremely diverse. To narrow down scope, we focus on a few payment modes broadly adopted around the world. Credit cards. Visa and MasterCard are the largest credit card networks globally. Although both companies have achieved 100% renewable energy since 2019, their prior levels of carbon emissions could help us understand the sustainability implications of card networks in general. Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and Ethereum have the largest market caps and trading volumes. Differences in their carbon emissions could shed light on the sustainability of various blockchain technologies and operational architectures. And then paper money. In over 30% of countries, cash in circulation has experienced faster growth than non-cash payments methods in 2019. It's worth noting that the evolution of XRP carbon footprint was done externally by Watershed, a tech company that helps companies build climate programs, and we won't cover that in this blog post. Again, guys, we can see all of this right here, the environmental impact. XRP Asuita, Brad Garlinghouse CEO at Ripple on Flare Network. Flare is combining the best of XRP, very fast settlements, Ethereum smart contracts, and Avalanche for consensus, which helps extend XRP's utility and allows developers to create smart contracts for new use cases like lending and DeFi. What do we see here? Remember, Flare should be coming into the play in December as well. Look at that, guys, the combination in Flare, which will extend XRP's utility. Crypto Ambassador, Bank of Canada working with G7 on its CBDC. Governor of Bank of Canada revealed today that the central bank was working with its G7 partners towards its own digital currency. The governor also highlighted a need for a globally coordinated approach to developing CBDCs. Currencies move across borders, and so we certainly wouldn't want to be surprised by some other country. It will be important for us to share information on what each of us is doing, is planning on, and on the timeline that we might do it on. So far, China has been forging ahead with its plans to launch a digital renminbi, which according to the bank would help its economy move away from its dependence on the global dollar payment system. As well as Central Bank of China said last week that a pilot launch of Russian CBDC or the digital ruble is possible at the end of 2021. Again, we can see all the digitization taking place, guys. The CBDCs are all coming into play. Next, it comes from Ensteen. Ripple and R3 team up with 12 banks to trial XRP for cross-border payments. Let's check this out. Today, we are announcing that 12 banks belonging to a consortium led by financial innovation company R3 is trialing Ripple's native digital asset XRP to scale liquidity and reduce the costs and inefficiencies of cross-border payments. R3. Look at that, guys. Rather than relying on nostril accounts to hold various currencies around the world, banks can enable real-time value exchange by using an independent digital asset. This blockchain-inspired alternative to corresponding banking provides on-demand liquidity and dramatically reduces associated costs. David Rutter, CEO of R3, commented on the trial with Ripple. The tradition of holding numerous currencies across multiple accounts in different countries is costly and inefficient. This is a legacy issue from a time when the technology did not exist to offer a viable alternative. However, digital assets and distributed ledgers can now enable real-time exchange of currencies between parties anywhere in the world without the need for a third-party intermediary. This prototype paves the way for a major overhaul of how banks process and settle cross-border payments. In addition to benefiting from liquidity efficiencies and notional consolidation, banks can save up to 60% payment processing costs with Ripple Solution and XRP. This cost saving frees up capital to generate revenues opportunities, including new product offerings, high volume, low value payments, and accesses to new corridors. We can see, guys, XRP R3. You guys remember that picture? XRP Crypto Wolf has tweeted out, SBI Holdings CEO Kaito says Ripple is looking to move to Japan for its global headquarters. Kaito spoke about S-Coin platform that was built with the help of R3's enterprise blockchain solution Corda. As reported by You Today, Ripple-powered MoneyTap will be used to conduct direct payments from a bank to the S-Coin platform. Also for cryptocurrency business globally, whether it would be Bitcoin or XRP, this is something that is global. All the ecosystems need to be made in a global manner. Again, from XRP Crypto Wolf, Avanti becomes the second crypto bank in the US. Avanti, which will compete with Kraken Financial, plans to provide digital asset custody services and create its own digital asset. Avanti was granted a bank charter in Wyoming. Kraken received a bank charter from the state in September. In 2019, Wyoming passed new blockchain laws to attract digital asset firms. Interesting, guys, more banks are being made. Avanti is officially a bank. Look at that. Our charter and business plan were approved 8-0 today. A tokenized US dollar, which we announced we will issue initially on liquid Bitcoin sidechain and Ethereum open for commercial customers early Q1. We'll provide products and services that do not exist in the market today. Currently, the only type of US financial institutions like settlement of trades between digital asset and the US dollar, because it is the only type currently approved to handle both within the same legal entity. Look at that, guys. More banks are getting approved. A lot of stuff seems to be happening, but who really knows what will happen at the end of the day. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys aren't already. Feel free to be a member of the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And you guys, see ya.
But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm, the perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appearing real.